Hey scholars, this video is to help you with your September 17th assignment. So we're going to get right into it. When you're in your Google Classroom 6th grade social studies, make sure you click on classwork. Scroll down, we have our daily presentation, 917 social studies presentation. This time I attached it, so go ahead and open that up. We're going to go through this presentation very quickly in case you didn't go to the Google Meet today. So essentially, this is our presentation for the day. We started with a warm-up, think your favorite place ever, and then write that in the chat. We moved on. We said today's objective, we're going to be learning how to apply geography to write different descriptive paragraphs about different places. And we're at the closure of class now. You're going to be writing about any place of your choice using the 5 senses. So what is geography? Geography is the study of the earth, the people on it, and how people have used the earth's resources throughout history. This is a broad topic, and it covers many subtopics such as culture, food, dance, music, economics and money, society, etc. So geography is a big topic. It's the study of the earth, but there's a lot of things on the earth. There's a lot of people on the earth. And so that's just something you need to know. Geography is a big topic. It's really important and still important today. So geography is important because it's used to make maps. It's used to learn how people have used resources over time. It's used to learn how people interact. And it's still important today because all these interactions are still happening. And especially today, it's important because of travel articles. So if you don't know what a travel article is a short article written about a location to describe what it is like there. These articles are typically used to attract tourists to areas. So I'm sure maybe you've seen like in a newspaper before or something, like somebody writes about like a place that they visited and they describe it in vivid detail, so that the reader like is like, wow, like that place sounds really amazing. I want to go there. And travel articles are still important today. Well, especially before COVID, they were important when traveling was a really popular thing to do. So good travel articles captivate their readers by describing a place in such vivid detail that somebody could almost picture it what it would look like to be there. So when you're reading a travel article, the idea is you're getting a picture of what it's like there in your head so that when you do decide to go visit that place, you know what to expect. And the best travel writers do this by writing using the 5 senses. So what are the 5 senses? We have smell, taste, touch, sight, and hearing. Those are your 5 senses. So make sure you know that. They're right here: sight, touch, taste, smell, sound. Those are all the 5 senses. So we moved on and we wrote a paragraph about school using the 5 senses, and then there were breakout groups. But now at this time, I'm just going to shift to the assignment for the day, so you can keep this presentation open if you still need it. But the actual assignment today, 917, writing a travel article using the 5 senses. Says scholars, remember that travel articles are meant to persuade a reader into traveling to a place. The best travel articles provide vivid details so that readers can begin to picture what a place looks like. You are going to do the same. Choose any place in the world that you want to write a travel article interesting somebody in visiting that place. Remember to include the 5 senses in your response and to follow the rubric that will be used to score you. You should use the sensory detail words document to help you. So let's start by opening up our travel article. And this is your first like big writing assignment. All right. You'll notice there's a rubric and everything. So we're going to kind of go over that. This is directions. Write a story about a place you have visited and explain your experience as best as possible so that your reader can picture the place for themselves. Follow the rubric below on how you will be scored. So there's 3 categories. The first category is background information or research. In order to get full credit, it says the response shows a clear understanding of the location that is being explained. The response includes details specific enough to distinguish the location from others. What that means is you're explaining the place in vivid detail. You're giving me details that are really specific to that place. So let me give you an example. Instead of just writing about a general beach, or if you're writing about, let's say, Argentina, and you say, oh, it's got really nice beaches and it's really warm there. That's a really general detail, and a lot of places in the world have really nice beaches, and a lot of places in the world are also very warm. But if you named a beach, for example, like one beach in Argentina is, and then you give me the name of the beach, and then you explain what it's like, that's giving me details specific enough to distinguish the location from others. All right? So That's different than a 2 where you just give me details about the location. Let's move down to the second category, descriptions or senses. It says the response paints a clear picture of the author's travels by including descriptions involving 4 or 5 of the senses. Okay, so try to get 4 or all 5 of those senses in your written travel article, and you will get full credit. To get a 2, you describe the travels and you only use 3 of your senses. Okay, and then hopefully nobody gets a 1. You only use 2 of the senses. Let's drop down to the last category here. It's called ELA conventions. Shout out Ms. Valentine, Ms. Martinez. It says the response is appropriate to the writing style, includes proper punctuation and spelling, and has only a few mistakes. So if you mess up some spelling, if you don't capitalize some I's, if you miss some punctuation, you'll get a 3 out of 3. If you have a moderate amount of spelling and grammatical errors, you'll get a 2 out of 3. If you have many grammatical and spelling errors, you'll get a 1 out of 3. So your answer is going to go down here below. Again, it's a travel article explaining what life is like in any place of your choice. You can choose any place in the world. Here's something that will also help you. For the 5 senses, if you're really struggling and you don't know how to explain some of the 5 senses in words, Miss Martinez has found this document for help. All right, and they're visual words. These are things that you see. So you can see something that is vibrant, it's very bright. You can see something that's crooked, it's off center. You can see something that is ancient, it's really old. Okay? How about auditory words? You can hear somebody make a boom sound. You can hear a roaring sound. You can hear a harmonic sound, a thunderous sound. Tranquil, meaning it's calm. These are all sounds that you can hear. For taste words, sugary, greasy, sour, bland, spicy. These are all words that you can use to describe taste and should be really helpful when you're talking about visiting other places, because foods in different places are all different. Let's drop down to, this is touch words. So it's like something is fluffy, or something is soft, or something is slippery or lumpy, or something is damp, slimy. These are all words that are related to the sense of touch. And then down at the bottom, this is your smell words. If something smells sour, like sour milk, or if something smells floral, like a flower, or if something smells sweet or spicy or nauseating. I hope not. Okay, but these are all sense words that you can use. Throw them in your response if you're really struggling on how to use the senses. But again, when you are done, make sure you type your response here. It should be a full paragraph explaining any place in the world that you've been to in detail. And then when you are done, press this turn in button. This window will pop up, and then you press turn in again. All right. If you need any help, reach out by email or any other form of contact that is best for you. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow on Friday. Enjoy your Thursday, and good luck on this travel article. I hope you enjoy it.